loose. Ayton. That shot off. And the first time out of the game called for the Heat.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments. Pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Here's Miami now. Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a three, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Lowry finds Butler. The Heat need to get a shot off, and he makes that one.
Smart play by Jimmy Butler. Spots the open man. Tack up an assist.
And here is Paul. On the wing, Booker. Bridges, no one around him. Good. A nice assist from Booker.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Pass to Adebayo. The kick outside to Butler. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Sometimes you have to run a great play for a great player. That's going to get Jimmy Butler in a good rhythm.
Paul looking over the floor with the drive. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe he tries to get a little bit too cute with that one.
That's his first personal.
I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Team foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Now here's Adebayo. Outside Robinson. Butler on the way. Back to Robinson. Over Booker.
Well, Booker asserting himself on the defensive end that time. He has good size and enough speed to annoy the opposing scorer.
2 minutes remaining in the
Ball with the ball.
2 minutes.
To the paint. Stolen by Robinson. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's a whistle he did not want to hear. His second foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
Now the pass to Robinson. Kicks it to Butler. Down low, Tucker. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Jimmy Butler.
That's a terrific pass right there by Jimmy Butler. Just wants to win.
Lowry against Paul. Booker in the corner. At the tip, and Bridges able to finish.
Great effort level on the glass as Bridges is in there mixing it up.
59 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Lowry kicks to Robinson. Back to Lowry. From 20 feet out. Good work there as it goes.
And that's Lowry's shot right there. Always looking to capitalize from that range.
Here's Paul. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul.
And it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Trailing by 4.
The mid-range master, Chris Paul, at it again.
29 seconds left in the first. Lowry against Paul. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
Field goal.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Lowry against Paul. Ayton, the pass to Booker. With 4 seconds on the clock, some solid defense from Robinson. And that does it for the first quarter. Miami ahead. They're up by 5. And Kyle Lowry, always one of the league's leaders in charges drawn.
It's a real-life momentum.
And for Lowry, all of 6 feet tall, to absorb those collisions, sacrificing his body, it shows what he's all about.
And like he said, whatever it takes to win, that pit bull mentality, and he's got the strength to weather the physicality.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
To the middle, Bridges with the steal. And now the Suns, a fast break. Booker with it. Robinson picks him up, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Booker. Bank shot, no good.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now here's Paul. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Lowry against Paul. Outside Robinson. Outside Lowry. Hey, Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
Whew. That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
Well, this guy should be a double-double threat and is still learning how to play. DeAndre Ayton has a great combination of size, scoring ability, and rebounding. This what makes him a very valuable player in the league.
Well, Heat leading by 8. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Lowry drives in. Clock at 6. And the rejection by Ayton.
Ayton flashing some good movement there and great timing.
It's stolen by Adebayo. Tries from 7. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Adebayo's got 8 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a break.
And Paul puts up a deep 3. That's tipped, and he stays with it. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
A tremendous Mobile One block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Outside Robinson. Back to Lowry. And he drives in. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Tucker. That one off the back iron and out.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Ayton kicks to Booker. Bridges for three. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And that's a shot Bridges needs to just keep sinking. You can see his confidence growing.
No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense, but his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. And so he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons.
To the right side. Here's Paul. Over to the wing. Over Lowry. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. The Heat leading by 9. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And that one drops for him. And it's 7 points for Kyle Lowry.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Paul passes to Saric. Inside, Ayton kicks to Bridges. Pass to Ayton. Over Robinson. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's foul number 2 for him.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Johnson dishes to Kaminsky with 1 on the clock. The clock runs out, and we're heading to half. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, it was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. Their biggest lead in the first. That's all for now. Say goodbye.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
So with Lowry on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Hero. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Morris. Then there's Oladipo. And it's Strus into the small forward position. A shot by Kaminsky. Nobody around. Off target with the open look. And Oladipo kicks to Hero. Passes it to Strus. To the middle. Here's Morris. And Morris throws it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Back to Payne. Wants to get it to Shamet, and does. And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Now, here's Shamet. He's covered by Hero. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his second.
Andrew Shamet, one of those guys continuing to hone his skills, trying to become more of an impactful player in the two-way format, both on defense and with that shooting ability. You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Oladipo goes in. That shot, no good. So Phoenix will take it the other way. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That is his first foul of the game. Suns trail by 13. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-Star Bradley Beal says, "We understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments. I'm their voice." Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much.
Bruce.
And the former Kentucky Wildcat, Tyler Hero, he was picked 13th, Greg, in the 2019 draft, and he had an immediate impact.
And you feel a lot of teams didn't see how NBA ready Hero was. Underrated as a playmaker coming into the league. He's been a huge part of this team since his arrival.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Oladipo outside. Pass to Strus. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
Suns ball.
Suns trail by 15. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Kaminsky, the pass to Payne. And here is Shamet. Johnson left side. Makes it off the glass.
Well, that's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Oladipo outside. Now Hero
2 minutes remaining.
is covered by Shamet.
2 minutes.
Hero passes to Dedmon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now Hero, he started closely, beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. For Phoenix, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. And the pass to Shamet. Pulls up, high post, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Shamet's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Shamet giving his team a little bit of scoring punch. That's going to help out from the mid-range.
Oladipo taking his time here. And Dedmon throws it down.
Assisted by.
And we always talk about
Victor
making
Oladipo.
your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Johnson outside. Down low, McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Oladipo outside. Morris dishes to Dedmon. And the layup is good.
Dwayne Dedmon.
And the Heat lead by 13.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Now Payne. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to McGee. Out to Payne. That one's not going to go. The Heat go the other way with it. Morris with the ball. And McGee picks him up defensively. Great open look there.
Victor Oladipo.
Oladipo's got 5 points so far.
No doubt that Victor Oladipo is a guy that this franchise is leaning on, so showing some leadership here.
Here's Payne. Here's McGee. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
And so it's Miami, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. In a moment now, as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got JaVale McGee. Landry Shamet is out there with Payne. Then there's Cam Johnson. And it's Kaminsky in a power forward. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his first
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
Substitution for your Suns.
All against Lowry. Pass to Robinson. From past the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ways to get back into it, but they've got some time.
The tendency can be to really rush or push the game. They need to avoid that.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Paul. Over Lowry. Ball kicks to Bridges. 6 to shoot. Over Butler.
Well, Jimmy Butler has a defensive reputation, and right now we're getting a chance to see that.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Here's Tucker. Outside Robinson. Pass to Adebayo. Puts up a 3, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Robinson's got his 4th assist in this one. Suns trail by 15. And here is Paul. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Butler. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 5. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
You can tell right now the teammates are scanning the floor to find him and feed him. Why not? He's on it right now.
Ball against Lowry. Lets it go from deep. Back to Paul. Over Lowry. Phoenix needs to get off the shot. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Miami leading by 17. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Adebayo against Ayton. Adebayo passes to Butler. The 3 sinks the three-pointer.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Here's Booker. Ayton trying to break free. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
It's going to be on Bam Adebayo. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Heat.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
We might give them a standing O for what they've done behind the arc tonight as well. That has certainly been a go-to shot for them, and tonight it's working.
Here's Paul, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Lowry looking around. There's 1:26 left in the fourth. Adebayo, and the rejection by Ayton.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Heat.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Bam Adebayo.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile One block.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Butler kicks to Robinson, and there's the pass to Adebayo. Fader on the way. And again, it's the Heat missing.
I get a feeling that he made that much more difficult than he had to. No reason why he had to fade away on that jumper.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. There's the lob to Bridges. Butler with the steal. Adebayo with the ball. Here's Lowry. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
Brett.
Thanks, BA.
And he's made their team better, Allie, no doubt about it. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Hall and Booker, the talented backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3. And for the Jazz, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the center position. Conley finds Gobert. Hammers the lob through. Oh, it's a marquee showdown tonight, Doris. Two of the elite teams in the league.
BA, there are certain regular season games that both players and fans alike will circle the calendar. The fans were fired up. The players were excited at shoot-around. This one we had to watch. He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And here's Gobert from the arc. Nice D from Bridges.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Now here's Paul. Clock at 6. Outside Booker. Ayton controls the rebound and the putback.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. DeAndre Ayton's timing, excellent.
Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Back to Mitchell. Crowder grabs the miss.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Ayton, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass. Boy, year after year, Rudy Gobert tries to pay the price to improve. We know he's dominant in the paint. Obviously an exceptional defensive player. But the points, rebounds, blocks, everything has climbed.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
The Suns making a switch here. Saric checked in. Paul passes to Booker, and Booker gets double teamed. Phoenix no good that time either. You know, he's always been imposing with his height. But Doris, the strength work Gobert's done, it's really paid dividends.
Well, he makes his living in the painted area, right? You have to carve out space to finish at a high level. You've got to gobble up rebounds. All of that extra strength, all of that extra agility never goes to waste.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second team foul.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Now Paul. 5 to shoot. And he lobs it up top. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Now here's Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left now in the first quarter. Oh, and here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Here's Paul. After the basket by Utah. Booker, good.
In this situation, Devin Booker on the catch will never hesitate.
1:15 left in the first quarter here. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Booker, the pass to Bridges. Here's Paul. To the middle. The rebound by the Jazz. And the call will be against Dario Saric. That's his first foul of the game. Utah leading. Outside Conley. Outside Mitchell. Takes the three. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in the game. For Phoenix, they've gone only 2 of 7 so far. A cold start. Ball against Conley. And here's Paul. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Here's O'Neal. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 3 assists in the game.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
Paul passes to Ayton. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Jazz leading by 6. And quarter number 2 will get. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
They've pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the defense to collapse. That could free up shooters going forward.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've caused, getting a lot of their offense straight off their defense.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward. That's the group for Utah, getting going in the second. And a player like Mikal Bridges, he's had very high confidence in his abilities.
Well, I mean, listen, his history is that of a winning player. Came into the league believing in himself because of his career collegiately. National championship player at Villanova. He has every right to think he can be elite.
Mitchell, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, you were Rookie of the Year back in 1995, Grant. For young guys coming into the league, how difficult are expectations right out of the gate?
Well, rookies these days are way younger than when I played. I mean, I was 22 my first year in the league after 4 years in college. So, you know, I think we have to give these young players time to develop and learn how to become great in the NBA.
Ball against Conley. It's Booker on the wing. Lets it fly. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. Conley with the ball. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And out of bounds. The Suns will take it. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Outside Paul. Off target with the 3. And the Jazz with possession. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. The kick out to Conley. Back to Mitchell. Left side Bogdanovic. 6 to shoot. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way though.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes. But he loves to set his teammates up.
And the Jazz pushing it up now. He goes up. And Mitchell with the slam.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Left side Paul. Pass to Ayton. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
DeAndre Ayton, a quality free throw shooter, so you love to see him create opportunities to get there.
Good on the second one.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Now here's Mitchell. Driving in. The putback. Here's Conley. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
That's an encouraging sign for sure. Boy, when DeAndre Ayton is hustling and focused, he can send it back with the best of them.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
And it's Mitchell, the miss.
Boy, he cannot get anything to fall, but the teammates, boy, have they delivered.
And Ayton with the scuff.
At his size, Dario Saric can see the floor, and he knows how to put it on time and on target.
Conley with the ball, and it's Paul picking him up. Stolen by Bridges, and they're on the run.
Mikal Bridges.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Outside Conley. Outside for Mitchell. Let's go with a 3. Yes. Great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one.
Now, this is what we've come to expect from Donovan Mitchell, a high percentage three-point scorer who doesn't miss opportunities like this.
Paul passes to Booker. Stolen by Conley. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Bridges. Booker against Mitchell. Into the lane. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's a 10-point Utah lead.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
1:05 left to play in the first half of basketball. And that's an intentional foul. A line change here for Utah.
That's his third personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution for the Suns.
Here's Kaminsky. Stolen by Whiteside. And now the Jazz on the run in transition.
Let's remember, this guy is 6'8". Joe Ingles a threat to throw it down.
The Suns have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Kaminsky outside. Here's Shamet. He's covered by Clarkson. Payne, the pass to McGee. 6 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. Here's Johnson. Gets a hand on it. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, not sure who was responsible for the block out, but this guy got in there and dug out his points.
19 seconds left in the first half. Clarkson outside. To the left side wing. Oni. Kept alive. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Well, just it's easy to say. This guy wanted it more, creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
From deep, Johnson. That shot, no good. And so it's Utah.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. Utah finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They have a 13-point lead. How about you, Shaq? What did you think?
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
On the floor for Phoenix, we've got Cameron Johnson. Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then it's Frank Kaminsky, and it's McGee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Oh, what a pass. Those two read each other really well.
Looks like a play they've definitely run in practice. Clarkson passes to Gay. And here's Whiteside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Whiteside's got 5.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And so the ball out of bounds. McGee tucks it last. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
The Jazz shooting 55% for the game so far.
Boy, you take one look at JaVale McGee and feel like this guy was built for the game of basketball. Remember, both his parents played at a high level. His mom, in fact, won a couple titles at the collegiate level and a gold medal with the U.S. women's team.
First team foul.
Well, the Suns shooting just 38% for this game so far. Here's Payne. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. To the paint. Ooh, went in there strong, and they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And McGee with the stuff.
A big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Here's Oni, defended by Payne. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Clarkson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Jordan Clarkson with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
A great job to establish position and square up.
And so here's Phoenix. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Here's Shamet. He's covered by Clarkson. Outside Johnson. Here's Shamet. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
Clarkson against McGee. Pass to Oni. Okay, outside. Shot clock at 6. That one doesn't drop. And Phoenix will come the other way.
2 minutes remaining in the
Here's
third.
Payne.
2 minutes.
18 feet out. And no good, trying to use the glass. The Jazz have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Outside Payne. Whiteside against Kaminsky. Shamet into the lane. And it's blocked by Whiteside. And the Jazz pushing it up now. And Ingles gets it to go. The assist from Gay. And the Jazz lead by 15. For Phoenix, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Now here's Payne. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And the Suns miss again.
We all know he's a good shooter. But from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Second.
Well, the Suns shooting around 35% for the game. 43 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Payne. Up top, Kaminsky. And Kaminsky slams it home.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Now Clarkson. On the wing, Ingles. Pure from three-point range. Ingles has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, I'll tell you, if you play off Joe Ingles, he is going to make the catch-and-shoot jump shot. You better be there on the catch.
And so it's the Utah Jazz in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Utah right now. And the basket by Bridges.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Right side Conley. Mitchell against Booker. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. And he drives in. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Ball against Conley. Crowder outside. Outside Booker. Bridges passes to Crowder. Out to Bridges, the 17-footer. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 7 tonight.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Ball against Conley. Right side, Bogdanovich. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Boy, Bogdanovich with the distance delivery. How about that effortless shooting motion?
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Paul for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Paul's got his first 3 points of the game.
After a poor offensive first half, some nice adjustments made by this staff, and their shooting percentage is climbing.
Bogdanovich up top. Outside Mitchell. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Stolen by Bridges. And now the Suns fast break. That's good from Paul on the assist by Bridges. Paul's got 6 here in the quarter.
Their offense sort of clawing back to respectability. Let's see if they can keep building on this.
Conley against Paul. Gobert up top. Outside for Mitchell. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Saric checks in for the Suns. The Suns have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. And here's Paul. It's Booker on the wing. Back to Paul. It's Booker on the wing. Pass to Aiden. The kick out to Paul. Just 4 to shoot. Up and over Conley. Paul shot is off. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Bridges. Mitchell against Paul. Left side Mitchell. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Suns ball.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
That's his first personal foul.
Conley with the ball. Fires for 3. And they get it back. Gobert. Mitchell against Booker. Clock at 6. Left side Mitchell. Tries to snap the cold streak. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Suns shooting 41% in this game.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Jazz.
I think it was their play in the paint that got them the win tonight.
And the defense seemed powerless to stop them down low, resulting in plenty of high percentage shots for them.
And no question this was a team effort. But you have to love how big a night this was for Rudy Gobert.
And I love how active he was on the glass. Not afraid to get physical and do whatever he could do to grab boards. They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
And he's going for the lob.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
And that one's good from Conley.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Here's Paul. This is the jumper. So it's Utah easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come.
So here are the Jazz starting five. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the center position. And for the Heat, at the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. There's the three. And tonight, two established veteran teams, Smitty. You'd fit right in out there.
Yeah, veterans play the game with their mind versus their physicality and athleticism. You can win games just having a high basketball IQ.
Sinks it from distance.
This is what you get from a vet looking to recapture the momentum for his team with the answered three.
Lowry against Conley. Lowry, the pass to Butler. And it's all from three-point range. And here are the Jazz. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Lowry against Conley. Lowry drawing the double team. Pass to Adebayo. Down low. Here's Butler. It's blocked by Gobert.
What a block by Gobert. You expect that from a player who has led the league in blocks.
First team foul.
Lowry against Conley. From deep. The shot off that time. And Miami will go the other way with it.
You know, Rudy Gobert, the three-time Defensive Player of the Year, is not satisfied. I think the 7-footer has one more that he might add before his career is done.
Now here's Conley. Outside Mitchell. Just over a minute and a half in. Bogdanovic down low. He's against Tucker. 4 on the clock. The drive by Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
This is what Donovan Mitchell wants to do. Drive the ball, get a bucket, a foul, or both.
And the list of big men with multiple awards for Defensive Player of the Year. Hakeem, Mutombo, Ben Wallace, Dwight Howard, don't forget about Rodman, and Rudy Gobert.
That's historic company, B.A. I think Gobert is, honestly, underappreciated. One of the all-time greats when it comes to locking up. And maybe it's the adrenaline talking, but they're 1 for 4 to start this game. Need to settle down.
And Adebayo slams it in.
Great floor awareness there by Jimmy Butler. Sensing one of his guys is open and gets it to him.
Pass to Mitchell. The shot misses. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. Inside. Hey, great communication on the lob. And it's a tie ball game.
Smart playmaking by Kyle, moving the ball to a guy with a good look.
Conley against Lowry. Pass to O'Neal. Now here's Gobert. Hounded by Adebayo. Gobert passes to Mitchell. Over Robinson. And another miss by Utah. Miami has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Mitchell with the ball. Picked up by Lowry. Mitchell misses. The Heat have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And Tucker gets it to go. The Jazz have gone 3 of 7 so far. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Throws it up high. And Gobert with the stuff.
Great execution, big target, perfect delivery. That's a tall task to defend Rudy Gobert.
Now here's Lowry. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Pass to Adebayo. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Adebayo. It's blocked by Gobert. "17 seconds left in the opening quarter. Pass to Mitchell. Shoots over Robinson. And that one's good. Mitchell's got 6 points.
When you can't get all the way to the rim, that's the backup plan. Rise up for a mid-range jumper.
Lowry, the pass to Robinson. It'll count. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. It's all tied in Miami. Quarter number 2 coming up. Good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
And you know this, most of the time, offensive rebounds generate high percentage looks.
On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. Mitchell, good.
More than just a shooter, Donovan Mitchell is crafty at getting it done inside too. And the number 45 that Donovan Mitchell wears, it's a tribute to Michael Jordan. MJ wore it for most of his high school days while he played baseball and for a short while in the NBA.
In transition. And Mitchell with the slam.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
Lowry against Conley. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. And you talk about that 45 that Jordan wore playing baseball. Well, Mitchell also very connected to that sport. His father played professionally and works in the majors currently.
Yeah, in baseball, BA was Donovan's sport growing up, but a broken wrist his sophomore year in high school after a collision at the plate steered his path toward hoops.
Oh, nice shot by Mitchell.
On the catch and shoot, Donovan Mitchell looks automatic. He gets his shot up quickly.
Here's Lowry. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Tucker. He can't get it to go, so Utah will take it the other way, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, the Heat culture is all about work, and this roster is littered with overachievers. Jimmy Butler said, quote, "The Miami Heat look for those diamonds in the rough. Players that are hungry, players that have some dog in them and play for one another. These guys do what it takes to be in the league for a while." Brian?
Boy, they compete, right, Allie? Thanks for that. Outside Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. Conley finds Gobert. To the inside. Here's Bogdanovich. Goes back up. Adebayo grabs the board. Here's Gobert. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Jazz lead by 7. And the Heat shooting about 43% in this one. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Lowry, the pass to Robinson. Back to Lowry. Well, you hear about the importance of confidence. You think that was something you always had as a player, Grant, or did you have to build that up?
Well, I mean, success ultimately does breed confidence. And I had success, fortunately, at a young age. So you have to understand you have to always attack, and you always have to believe in yourself, no matter what the situation.
And the Jazz with possession here. The Heat making their last shot. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Fires in the triple. And now just a 2-point Utah lead.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Pass to Conley. Butler against Mitchell. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Jimmy Butler.
I mean, a tough matchup. Donovan Mitchell is too explosive, too strong, and he's only going to get better.
A big group substitution here for Utah. Whiteside, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Gay comes in for Bogdanovich. Ingles, he's checked in for O'Neal. And it's Oni subbed in for Conley. Now here's Lowry. Looking for his first basket still in this one.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Butler passes to Robinson. And here's Tucker, defended by Gay. 6 on the shot clock. Tucker inside, defended by Gay. The layup off target. To the middle. Here's Whiteside.
Oh, wow. Unbelievable. The size and strength of Whiteside. So light on his feet.
Up top, Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. And the layup is good. Adebayo's got 7.
Bam is a pro at absorbing contact, especially when he's locked in on scoring.
Mitchell, the pass to Whiteside. Back to Mitchell. Whiteside, it's good on the putback. And the Jazz lead by 6.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Lowry, the pass to Robinson. Out to the wing. Adebayo in the post. 7 points in the game. Rebounded by the Jazz. Now here's Ingles. And it's Slammed in by Whiteside.
We've talked about it before. Unselfish, great awareness. Ingles willing to turn down the shot if someone can break free.
And so we wrap up the first half. Jazz out in front, leading by...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. And they kept it close, trailing by, at the most, 4 points. And that'll do it.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Using all that momentum behind him to finish with power. Gotta love watching him dive toward the rim.
His activity level has made an impact, and he is fearless.
We've got Markieff Morris. Tyler Hero is out there with Victor Oladipo. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Strus in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And there's the foul. It'll go on Rudy Gay. That's his first foul of the game. Miami trailing. Hero outside. From downtown. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. In transition, here come the Jazz. Pulls up for 3. Oladipo with the rebound. And the Heat shooting a solid 47%. Hero for 3. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Hero's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And a minute played as the second half gets going.
The former #2 overall pick in 2013, Oladipo gives you production, but he also plays with a bit of an edge.
Stolen by Hero. Oladipo, the pass to Morris. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Whiteside. And no doubt, when he's rolling, Oladipo strikes fear in the hearts of the opponents.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, he is merciless on the attack. He plays with so much heart and passion. Not much fun to play against, but he's exciting to watch.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Not how they envisioned this one.
Oladipo outside. Pass to Dedmon. Back to Oladipo. And Whiteside with a block.
Whiteside gives enough space, waits, elevates. Quality block shot by the big fella.
And just using the size advantage he has, I mean, he can easily see over the defense.
And let's also add, he has touch from there. That's a solid shot for him.
Poke loose. Stolen by Hero. Driving inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
This is what separates Tyler Hero from other shooters. He can get up and dunk it.
Whiteside finds Ingles. Whiteside down low. He's working on Morris. Whiteside can't get it to go. The Heat have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. To the paint. And there's a whistle. That goes on Joe Ingles. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Here's Hero. 5 points in the game. For the lead. And he lays it up and in. Hero's got 7 now in this quarter.
Not lacking confidence. Love seeing Tyler go up strong with this one.
Down low. Shot to win the cold streak. And it's Whiteside laying it in. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Pass to Hero. Morris with it. He's covered by Clarkson. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Team foul number 3.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Now here's Oladipo. Shot clock at 5. The rebound by the Jazz. Gay, the pass to Ingles. Here's Honey. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Gay, left side. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. He takes it in, and it's Oladipo finishing it off.
Look how Oladipo can move. Gets down inside with such speed.
54 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Whiteside. Back to Clarkson. From deep. Oladipo with the rebound. Oladipo's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Hero to the left wing. Here's Strus. The rebound by Ingles. Utah trailing here. Here's Clarkson. He's guarded by Oladipo. Clarkson against Oladipo. Back to Clarkson. Ingles passes to Whiteside. Here's Honey. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Jazz lead by 1.
Good poise, good pass from Whiteside. Hassan with beautiful vision on that play.
Hero for 3. Rebounded by Gay.
Harassing defensively, Tyler Hero is a competitor who doesn't let his motor go cold.
It's still anybody's game as we... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the 4th. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. Utah leading. And so they foul intentionally. So Miami ends up going with a new group.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Substitutions for
Lowry against Conley. Outside Mitchell for 3. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
Points.
Conley's got 3 assists in the game.
You can tell someone's feeling confident. Mitchell seems to extend his range every year.
For 3, Robinson. Pass to Adebayo. Uncovered. Yes! He nails it!
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
And it's Mitchell penetrating. Oh, a clear foul. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach is given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He told them this is a game that we can win. It's a game we should win. We've matched those guys step for step. From this point forward, let's try to force them to play at our tempo.
Lowry. Out left to the wing. Adebayo, a good look. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Mitchell. The kick out to Conley. Pass to O'Neal. 6 to shoot. Here's Mitchell. Conley against Robinson. Mitchell, good.
Great to see Mitchell on a roll offensively. And you know his team is loving it too.
Lowry with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Lowry. Pass to Robinson. Back to Lowry. 6 on the shot clock. Driving to the basket. Here's Tucker. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got his 5th assist in this one.
A very high percentage look when the D is nowhere to be seen.
And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. And we've got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Outside Robinson. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. From deep, Conley. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Conley. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Conley against Lowry for 3. Robinson. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. And an intentional foul right there.
3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Conley against Lowry.
2 minutes.
Conley passes to Mitchell. A minute 53 left in the final quarter. Good on the bucket.
With that powerful upper body, Donovan Mitchell can take contact, and it doesn't alter his shot.
Outside Robinson. Conley against Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
This team is so lucky to have an eager player like Bam, someone who wants to step up in the big moments.
Conley with the ball, guarded by Adebayo. The 3 from Mitchell. Miami grabs the miss. Butler passes to Robinson. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. .116 left in the final quarter. All alone. Bullseye! And now just a 2-point Utah lead.
Lowry doing a good job of looking to include his teammates.
Conley against Lowry. Outside for Mitchell. Mitchell double team. Back to Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. 5 on the clock. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Outside for Mitchell. Here's Gobert. Off target with the open look.
And it seemed like they lost track of time. The shot clock, in that case, got the better of it.
And it's in. And he's tied it up. What a shot.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Here's Mitchell. Count it.
The youngster's not going to buckle or fold. Donovan Mitchell is not afraid of the moment.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Absolutely. They're within striking distance, but they have to make pretty much every shot.
Now here's Butler. Tight defense on him. Back to Robinson to take the lead. Can't knock in the 3. And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson.
Phoenix. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Miami, backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Butler in at the small forward. Two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
Great effort level on the glass as Bridges is in there mixing it up.
Lowry feeling it out a bit. Pass to Robinson. Pulls it up. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
Here's Paul. On the wing, Booker. There's the 3. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
You can count on Booker for some three-point efficiency. He might not take as many as he used to, but still dangerous.
Robinson dishes to Lowry. Robinson on the wing. Defended by Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Lowry kicks to Robinson. His three-pointers off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Paul against Lowry. On the wing, Booker fires the 3. Again, the miss by Booker. And so Lowry will bring it up with the Heat. It's a three-point game, and it's Butler with the jam.
A good body control and great strength from Jimmy Butler, able to finish at the rim.
And you look at the size of Bam Adebayo. Rare to see someone so big be so fluid with the ball.
And how much GA does that ability unlock what this team can do offensively around Bam? The DHOs or dribbling up from the post to make plays or involving him at the top of the key to find backdoor cutters. That's a lot of extra action for teams not to be able to prepare for because of Bam's skill.
And the Suns making a change here. Sharge is checked in. Outside, Robinson. Traps in the tray. Robinson's got 5 now.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Paul. And again, it's the Suns missing.
You can see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc. For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Suns trailing. Now Paul. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Now here's Booker.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
And Adebayo throws it down.
And you try your best defensively to push Bam away from the rim. That's easier said than done.
Paul passes to Ayton. Back to Paul. Will it go? And it's good on the way in.
Just got that ball on a string and uses that change of pace so effective. Chris Paul getting wherever he wants to go now.
Now here's Lowry. No points in the game yet for him. Butler kicks to Robinson. And Tucker has it in the corner. 5 on the clock. Just to get it to Adebayo and does. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. The Suns have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Bridges outside. Fires it up. Paul can't get it to go.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Three-pointer. Bangs home the trifecta. Paul's got 5.
And CP3 is so good at choosing when he unleashes his three-point arsenal.
Butler against Bridges. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And the dunk was nice, Kevin, but the move he made to free himself up was a thing of beauty.
It sure was, Greg. What a savvy play to get into position for that jam. Now here's Paul. He's got 5. Left side, Saric. Poke loose. The pass to Booker. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. He has 5.
And Devin Booker, a scoring threat when he gets off of the bus. This time doing it at the mid-range.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Suns up. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Guys, what's your take so far on the Suns?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Picking up the pair up front, it's Saric and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. And Jimmy Butler, while he's a good shooter, not a great shooter, Brent, from beyond the arc.
Well, he's good enough there, and will take, I guess, the right ones, Kevin, to keep pressure on, because you want to take the open threes. But he knows his game so well, and he'll continue to attack. He'll continue to find ways to expose defenses in the mid-range to make the impact on the game offensively that we're so accustomed to from Jimmy Butler.
The drive by Lowry. And the shot is good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
We've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Saric outside. Booker outside. Connects from three-point range. Booker's got 8 points.
Just not thinking about it twice. Devin Booker with the ball. He's going to let it rip.
Lowry against Paul. Passes it to Robinson. Back to Lowry. Here he goes. Takes a 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. He's got 5.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Now here's Booker. He's got 8. Paul for 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds in the game. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. And the Heat, another 3.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Chris Paul still a great defender. Fantastic position.
Well, not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running. in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. And from the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. Al Paul following the miss by Kyle Lowry from deep. 1:43 left to play here in the half. Here's Butler. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
To the inside. It's stolen by Saric. Paul with the ball. Butler covering and stolen by Butler. By himself. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Coast to coast there. Jimmy Butler, one of the premier two-way players in the league.
And here is Paul. 7 points in the game. Saric up top. Defended by Butler. Bridges misses.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Tucker can't get it to go. Got a piece of it. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And so Ayton will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 6. Booker in the corner. Driving the lane, and the dunk by Booker.
Booker sometimes can come up with those. He can be an impressive dunker.
Lowry against Paul. Pass to Adebayo. Outside Robinson. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line last year, he was good at about 77% of the defense.
DeAndre Ayton, born in the Bahamas and came to the United States in high school to become one of the top prospects going into college and then becoming the first overall pick in 2018.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there. And the Suns here with a different look. Kaminsky is checked in for Saric. Johnson comes in for Bridges. Landry Shamet checked in for Devin Booker. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Chris Paul. 11 seconds left in the first half. Here's Oladipo. Morris. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Payne with it. 1 second left. And no good on the last second attempt this time. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. Some good action during the period. And
second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You kind of like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got heroes. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Morris. Then there's Oladipo, and it's Strus in at the 3. Here's Payne. The Heat knocking down the tray. Pass to Johnson. And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. but they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I have to agree. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league, you think, want to take a look at trying to balance things out.
Edmond passes to Morris. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Morris has got the lead up to 8 now for the Heat. Now here's Payne, guarded by Oladipo. Payne can't hit. Miami's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Oladipo, good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now here's Payne. Defense is right there. Shamet kicks to McGee. Phoenix no good that time either. And there's a whistle. That goes on Landry Shamet. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Oladipo. And contact up. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. We're double-checking, and the game continues on.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
Suns trail by 12. To the wing right side. The pass to Kaminsky. Now, here's Shamet, guarded by Oladipo. Drills the three-pointer. Shamet's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And Shamet doing what he does best, scoring from distance. That's some nice accuracy.
Oladipo with the ball. Now guarded by Payne. Shots good by Hero.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Payne. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Johnson inside. And it's Kaminsky at the elbow. A second chance effort. Kaminsky tips it back in.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. Unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Hero kicks to Oladipo. Banked in off the glass. Oladipo's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, Oladipo has good size, one of the bigger guards in the league, weighing 210, and that strength helps out.
Now here's Payne, guarded by Oladipo. Passes to McGee. Back to Payne. It's hauled in by the Heat. Here's Oladipo. 6 points for him. Feeds to Dedmon. McGee with the block. Here's Shamet. Off target with his 3. The Heat leading by 12. To the paint. Here's Morris. The kick out to Oladipo. To the inside. Here's Hero. Good. And it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got his 4th assist in this one. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the third. Kicks it out to Johnson. Hands it from downtown. Johnson's got 5.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Oladipo, the pass to Hero. 20 seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, Pop Man is going for the jugular.
Now Payne still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. With 1 on the clock, off target. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot.
And Booker does not lack confidence when it comes to his ball handling. Wow, sensational there.
And taken away by Paul. Dedmon with the block.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Now here's Paul. He feeds it to Booker. It's stolen. And there's a whistle. It goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team
The Heat leading by 11. Here's Oladipo. Ayton with the block.
Oh, man, it's 7-1. Not a good idea to challenge Ayton there.
Struz passes to Oladipo. Tries again. Here's Morris. Dedmon trying to break free. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Oladipo.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Booker in the corner. Kicks it out to Paul. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
Now, Hero. D right on him. The dish to Dedmon. And stolen by Ayton. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. And Phoenix also making a switch. Sharge is checked in. Now here's Paul. He kicks to Sharge. Shot clock at 6. Here's Booker. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. The Heat leading by 11. Pass to Lowry. Going inside. Adebayo. And the rejection by Ayton. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton. Just 2 to shoot. Robinson for 3. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th.
2 minutes.
Now here's Paul. Into the lane. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Lowry against Paul. Lowry kicks to Robinson. It's good from long range. Robinson's got the lead up to 14 now for the Heat.
And how about the experience of Lowry on full display there? Just finding the open man, and guy's been doing this for now over a decade.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Booker. inside. Here's Ayton, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, Ayton just swallowing up the defender there and then completes the play.
Outside Robinson. And stolen by Booker.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Heat.
And it may be a comfortable win for them, but they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Miami.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
I also love the fact that they've played with speed tonight. They haven't sputtered one bit, constantly getting out on the break and creating opportunities in transition.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
The consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Here's Adebayo. Count it. And the Heat lead by 15.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And it's Paul missing. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Stick around. We'll be right back with more. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation.
Thank you, Vic.
He sure is, David. Great report. Thanks. The starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. And for Phoenix, a star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Taking up the pair up front, it's Saric and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Now here's Paul. Not just another game on the schedule, Greg. Fans and players alike are excited for tonight.
I mean, this is a championship caliber matchup. There is a ton of talent in this one, and I think it's a great test for both teams. You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
There's the pass to Bogdanovich. Misses the 3. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And so Ayton will bring it up for the Suns. Paul looking over the floor. Booker in the corner. Over Mitchell.
You need strength, you need length, you need a strong frame and quick feet. Donovan Mitchell has all of that. That's why he could be one of the best stoppers in this game.
Right wing. O'Neal dishes to Mitchell. Gobert trying to get open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
Well, he wasn't a Burger Chain All-American or a one-and-done college star, but Donovan Mitchell's rapid emergence in the NBA has caught many by surprise.
You know, GA, the first rookie ever to lead a playoff team in scoring. He was handed the keys right away, but he's not satisfied. He still wants more.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. And the rejection by Ayton.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Whiteside's checked in for Utah. Now here's Paul. Driving in. Lays it up off the glass.
With the ball on his string and that short area burst, Chris Paul can get anywhere he wants to go.
Feeds it to Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Now here's Paul. For 3, Gobert with the block.
What timing from Rudy. He is superb at measuring when to go after blocks.
4 on the shot clock. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Whoa, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Conley with the 3. That one no good. And Phoenix will come the other way. On the wing, Bridges. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
The feed to Whiteside. It's in there. Conley with the assist.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Down low. Here's Bridges. The rebound by the Jazz.
How is it possible? Wide open, too.
Saric against Conley. Here's Whiteside. Plays it up and banks it in.
I still feel he's just scratching the surface. The immense potential of Whiteside shining through.
51 seconds left here in the opening quarter. On the wing, Booker. Conley grabs the miss.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing. I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Now here's Paul. Got that bucket in no time at all. Paul's got his second basket.
This is the leadership you get with Chris Paul. Looking aggressive, taking these quick shots.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Paul outside. Here's Sharge. Oh, my goodness, with no time left on the clock.
Without a moment to spare, he guts this one out.
Coaches always talk about closing quarters strong.
And so it's Phoenix with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Right back after this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
And you know this, most of the time, offensive rebounds generate high percentage looks.
On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2-guard. Whiteside is out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Nice shot by Gobert.
Nice interior touch from Rudy. Good at getting ideal positioning and capitalizing.
And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career. It had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it. And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And that's an intentional foul.
Mike Conley. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Paul kicks to Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
And there he goes, Booker, showing off the vert.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Utah Jazz. They trail by 7. Bridges with the steal. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Paul outside. Six to shoot. Stolen by O'Neal. And here's the break. It's tipped. And the rejection by Ayton. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Phoenix leading by 7. And here is Paul. He's got 7. Sharge outside. Pass to Bridges from deep three-point range. The shot that time not on target. The Jazz go the other way with it. Right side with it. Bridges covering. And O'Neal gets it to go. And teams often try to slow down point guards with bigger defenders. But, Greg, you locked up without that edge. How'd you do it?
A little athleticism, Kevin, and a lot of desire.
Ball against Conley. To the middle. And the dunk by Booker.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
Conley surveying the D. Out to the right wing.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Booker against Mitchell. And the layup's good off the glass. And that's now 6 points for Donovan Mitchell.
More than just a shooter, Donovan Mitchell is crafty at getting it done inside too.
1:41 left in the first half of basketball. And that one, good.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Outside Conley. From outside the arc. Saric grabs the board.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Booker up top, covered by Mitchell, and slam dunk by Saric.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Mitchell against Booker. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And Bridges with a clear path to the basket. Oh! Oh!
Boy, did he go way up for that one.
Oof. And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
Right side, the pass to Mitchell. Right side tried to break free. Another miss by Utah.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Jazz trail by 10. Conley with the three. The Jazz with another miss.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Jazz.
Here's Kaminsky, and he lays it straight in. Kaminsky's got his first points of the game.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And so it's the... Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, Phoenix came ready to play. They launched into a 6-0 run with an impressive effort. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Chris Paul, what a contribution.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
You know, you almost take it for granted. You look at his numbers from the first half, they're just expected at this point.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Suns, they've got Cameron Payne. JaVale McGee is out there with Kaminsky. Then there's Landry Shamet, and it's Johnson in at the three spot. Here's Oney. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Clarkson.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Here's Payne. A shake. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Phoenix shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Clarkson looking for an opening. And he banks in the lane.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
And Steve, a second rounder back in the 2014 draft out of Missouri, Jordan Clarkson with a productive NBA career.
Yes, Kevin, and he's always been a bucket. What has changed is the shot selection. A lot more threes and terrific free throw shooting, making him a great bench weapon.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. He kicks it to Bogdanovich. 5 to shoot. He can't get that one.
+8
in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Shamet the pass to McGee. Shoots over Clarkson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his second personal foul.
It's going to be on Rudy Gay.
Yeah, easy call.
For Phoenix, they've had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Both free throws good from McGee. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Now, here's Gay. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Ingles dishes to Bogdanovich from downtown. Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Gay.
Doing his part to help stretch the defense. Gay looking confident from range.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Clarkson outside. Back to Bogdanovich. Six on the shot clock. Nice ball movement by Utah. Offensive rebound. Clarkson kicks to Gay. Here's Oni. And the 3 off target.
2 minutes remaining.
Phoenix leading by 11.
2 minutes. Utah foul.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line
That's
so
his
far.
Second personal foul. 5th team foul.
And the first one drops.
At the line for your Suns, Cameron Payne.
Payne hits them both. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. Here's Oni. Ingles in the corner. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And it's the Suns with the ball. The Suns shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. We've got 1:23 left here in the third quarter. And he gets the... And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay reviews is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on. The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
.55 seconds left to play in the third. Passes it to Shamet. 5 on the clock. Takes the 3. Phoenix no good that time either. And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. 15-point game. Bogdanovich finds Ingles. Clarkson outside. Pass to Gay. Excellent D that time there from McGee.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Kaminsky, the pass to Shamet. Johnson with it. Baseline J on the way. The shot misses. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Suns lead by 15. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Jazz trail by 15. So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got Jordan Clarkson. Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Oni in at the point guard.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Knocked loose. And now running up the court, Ingles pushing it up. Clarkson kicks to Ingles. Back to Clarkson. And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. Clock at 4 to the inside. Game. Off the mark, and a chance to trim it to single digits. Dane looking around. The pass to Shamet. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Suns lead by 13.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Frank Kaminsky. That is his first foul of the game. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
Coming onto the floor for the Jazz.
Out of bounds. Will go to the Suns.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
Phoenix leading by 13. Al Paul. So they foul intentionally.
Mike Conley. That's his 3rd personal foul. First team foul.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. Ball against Conley. Launches a 3.
Small stature, no matter. Conley competes at the defensive end on the floor.
Bogdanovic passes to Gobert. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sharp.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Here's Mitchell. And they call the fouls. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Yeah, tough entry pass. You want to kick the ball down low, but you have to be crafty about how you do it.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Paul dishes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Conley against Paul. And the shot is good. The Phoenix Suns make that down to 8 on the bucket from Conley.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
1:32 left in the game. Bridges passes to Paul. There's the triple. Hits it from three-point range. And the Suns lead by 11.
Cold-blooded. That's just part of Paul's makeup. He pulls no punches.
Bogdanovich left side. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Paul with the ball. Pass to Booker. Over Mitchell. No good from Booker. Ball against Conley. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Clock at 6. Offline with his 3. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Paul against Bogdanovich. Paul kicks to Ayton. Back to Paul. The Suns need to get a shot off. Saric goes back up with the clock winding down. The offensive rebound. Ayton, the pass to Bridges. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. A confident win and one where they...
But a lot to learn in this league. And really, there's no substitute for experience.
And so off the tip, it's Miami. Now Lowry. Outside Butler. Back to Lowry. Takes it inside. Here's Robinson. Clock at 6. Lowry with it. He's picked up by Conley. For 3, Robinson sinks the tray.
And that's how you orchestrate the offense. Lowry showing the vision and the unselfishness.
Conley against Lowry. 3-pointer. The shot by Conley, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Lowry, a good look. O'Neal pulls it in.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
And that one's good. Mitchell.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Conley against Lowry. Drives to the hoop. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Fast break. Here we go. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. And there's the lob. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Butler.
Man, if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
Outside Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Offensive rebound.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. Back to Lowry. There's the drive. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Playing way bigger than his 6-foot height. Lowry scores it inside. He just plays with so much heart.
Here's Conley. Pass to Mitchell. The 3 is up. Adebayo grabs the board. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
Bam Adebayo making another leap in everything that he does. Rebounds, scoring, playmaking. Guy is a talent.
Conley against Lowry. Outside for Mitchell. From the arc. Utah gets it back. Gobert with the bucket.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Lowry against Conley. Here's Adebayo. And here's Lowry from the arc. And the Heat, another 3. And with Adebayo, he's become a legitimate star in the NBA, Brent.
Well, he's not just a post player. You say he plays the post, but the passing ability, his defensive ability, his offensive rebounding ability, there's a lot in that package that Bam Adebayo brings.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Butler into the lane. With the drive. Here's Adebayo. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. In transition, here come the Jazz. Keeps it alive. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And I like the hustle from Bogdanovich there. Getting rewarded for working hard in transition.
Lowry left side. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far. And here's Conley. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Mitchell. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Lowry outside. Inside. Here's Tucker. It's blocked by Gobert.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
Well, that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. On the wing, Mitchell. The wide open shot is on the money. Mitchell's got 9.
It's just a sign of an elite scorer like Mitchell. When he receives the pass, he's looking to let it fly.
Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for the Jazz. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
Setting the floor for the Heat. Heading to backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Butler in at the 3. Here's Mitchell. Miami grabs the miss.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Robinson finds Lowry. Over to the left wing. The shot. And Adebayo, the bucket. On the assist from Lowry. Adebayo's got his first points of the game.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Oh, what a play! It's snatched out of the air. Credit the block. To the middle. Here's Lowry. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out. And Kyle Lowry had a ton of suitors in free agency. And many teams felt he could be the player to put them over the top. But ultimately, he chose the Heat because they had recently gone to the finals. And I'll tell you what, it seems like a great fit overall.
Personal foul. First team foul.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
That's a bad turnover right there. But aside from that one, I think they've done a good job controlling the pace and the ball during the game.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Conley against Lowry. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Butler. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Tucker. No good on the shot. Conley with some nice D. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. And the shot goes. Bogdanovich has got 6 points.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell. And as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
It's Lowry with a drive. Outside Butler. No good from outside. Utah leading. Outside Mitchell. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Down low. Shakes him. Tucker, no good. The Jazz have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Here's Gobert. Butler with a steal. Pass to Robinson. Lots of room. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. He's got 7.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assists.
Conley against Lowry. Outside for Mitchell. The 3. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Mitchell's got 6 points in the quarter. Well, Brent, a lot of times left-handers are trickier to defend. But some say lefties tend to be less ambidextrous than right-handers.
I don't know how those guys play backwards, BA, to be honest with you. But really, it's about throughout the course of the year, there's so few lefties that you're not used to playing them. So you have to make these adjustments to guys, and it's hard to catch up. It might take a quarter or 2 before you realize this guy's a lefty.
And Tucker gets it to go. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
From deep, Conley. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds in the game. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
A line change here for Utah. Here's Morris. Pass to Dedmon. Fires from the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Heat lead by 3.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Right side Ingles. Puts up a 3. And another miss by Utah. The Heat have gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. And now we've got an intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul.
And he makes the first.
Tyler Hero's assimilation into the NBA was pretty smooth. As he went from Kentucky in a system in which he got to run around off screens and shoot the ball to one that allowed him to do that in his rookie season. That's given him a lot of confidence.
And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Clarkson. And again, another missed shot. In transition, here they come. Here's Strus. Banked it in off the glass.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. In the first period, their biggest lead was a slim 3 points. And that's going to do it for us.
And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Rudy Gay out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. And it's Oni in at the 1. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Oladipo. And he banks in the layup. Oladipo's got his first 2 points.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Clarkson with the ball. Now Oladipo defending. Outside, Ingles. Strus grabs the miss. The Heat with the lead. On the attack, Hero. Boom! He jams it straight down.
In a flash, Tyler Hero makes his way to the inside. Nice use of his athleticism. The Orlando bubble was so good to Tyler Hero. He's still trying to find a little bit of that confidence that he gained there.
Outside, Ingles. Pass to Oni. Clarkson outside. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And now another look at that mobile 1 block defensive performance.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Oladipo with the ball. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. There's the double team with Whiteside. It's stolen by Clarkson. Here we go. And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Gay. Drops in the layup for 2. And Brent, since that moment, Hero has cemented himself as part of the core of this team.
Yeah, I don't think Tyler wants to get too far ahead of himself, B.A. He really enjoyed that success, but the consistency is something that he's after.
Now here's Whiteside. Tries a 10-footer. Gay finds Clarkson. Gay. It's good on the putback.
Oh, just great energy. Stayed with the play all the way through.
Pass to Hero. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Knocked loose. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. Clarkson passes to Ingles. And here's Whiteside. Clarkson outside. Pass to Oni. Oh, deflected. And the ball out of play. The Heat will have it.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Hero right side. From deep three-point range. On the take. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one's on Clarkson.
And you got to like the crafty approach there. Hero really good at keeping the defender off balance.
Good on both.
And with Tyler Hero, he's shown he can score. He has a skill set to get consistent points and knows how to find his spots on the floor.
Clarkson outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. Clarkson's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Oladipo right side. Whiteside against Hero. Pass to Dedmon. Just 5 on the clock. For 3, Oladipo. They get it again. Back to Hero.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Second team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for the Heat, Tyler Hero.
He's perfect from the line this time. Utah trailing here. Here's Oni. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. He can't hit that time. Excellent D there from Hero.
Oni. That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
The free throw drops for Oladipo.
Yeah, Oladipo was the most improved player in 2018, his first season with the Indiana Pacers after being the second pick in the 2013 draft.
Clarkson against Hero. Clarkson outside. Fires the 3. That one is off. And Miami will go the other way with it. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. Clarkson with the ball. Hero picks him up. Gay up top. The 3 ball. No good there. The Heat have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Oladipo outside. Pass to Morris. Here's Strus. And here's Hero. Takes a 3. The shot no good. And so it's Miami earning this break in the action, up 10. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be back in a moment. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth quarter. They've got Victor Oladipo. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Markieff Morris. Then there's Tyler Hero. And it's Strus in at the 3. Oladipo against Conley. Pass to Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
A high flyer with long arms and attitude. Mitchell's so explosive at the rim.
Now here's Hero. Now Morris, defended by Bogdanovich. Here's Strus. Clock at 6. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Yeah, and it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Hero, the pass to Oladipo. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense.
At the line for the Heat. Max.
And the technical free throw is good.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
So Miami ends up going with a new group. Outside Butler. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got... Head coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. He did everything he could to fire the team up, saying, quote, "I don't care how far down we are. We can do this. Attack and take what's ours. Let's go out there and show them it's not over."
For 3, Robinson from beyond the arc, and then some. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Heat.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
I also love the fact that they played with speed tonight. They haven't sputtered one bit, constantly getting out on the break and creating opportunities in transition.
Bogdanovich against Lowry. Here's Tucker. And it's blocked. He keeps control of the ball. To the paint. Pass to O'Neal. To the wing on the left. Back to Conley. Bogdanovich up top. Conley against Butler. Fires the 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. The shot by Butler, no good. Utah's got 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the 4th. And Conley gets it to go. The assist from Gobert.
Now this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
Remaining in the game, 2 minutes.
Lowry outside. The baseline J. And he hits the jumper.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Pass to Butler. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the 4th. And the Heat, another 3.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Heat.
They had excellent production from the bench.
This team has strong depth, and in this game, it showed.
And what a huge performance it was for Kyle Lowry.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
The putback controls the rebound and the putback. And the Heat lead by 18.
The way they dominated, they earned the dub tonight.
Now, these nights last a long time when you just go out there and you outwork your opponent. You know that that's going to pay dividends. Tonight, it's going to come in a win.
Outside Conley. And they'll get another chance. Pass to Gobert. Another shot. Soft touch off the glass.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
And here's Butler outside. The rebound by the Jazz. Right side Conley. The three from Mitchell. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. Puts it up. Off the mark. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining.